Good morning, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, morning headlines on October 20, 2023. Israel-Gaza, the world is losing its humanity, UNRWA chief says. BBC, WFP Palestine, Gaza market monitoring, flash update number 2, October 2023, occupied Palestinian territory. Relief Web, UNAID Chief Griffiths emphasizing the urgency of addressing the humanitarian situation in Gaza. Al Jazeera English, UN warns Gaza death toll will be unimaginable if aid isn't allowed in. Evening Standard, IOM flash appeal, regional humanitarian response to the crisis in the Palestinian territories, the 18th of October 2023 to the 18th of April 2024, occupied Palestinian territory. Russian fighters scrambled to prevent British warplanes crossing border. The Independent, Putin sends jets with hypersonic missiles to patrol Black Sea. Bloomberg, Russia-Ukraine, Montreux Convention keeping warships out of Black Sea. EU bids to tighten migration rules after attacks in Aris and Brussels. BBC, EU ministers debate functionality of border system in wake of terror attacks. Euronews, EU aims to step up return of third country nationals who have no legal right to stay. Anadolu Agency, first Israel, now Belgium, will we face a contagion of violence? The Independent, how security concerns feed into EU migration discussions. Rempang Eco City, we will not leave, say the islanders fighting eviction. Israel-Hamas war, the identification of children in Khan Younis hospitals. Sky News, video shows aftermath of deadly explosion at UN-run school in Khan Younis. NBC News, chaos and devastation after strike in Gaza's south. CBC.ca, Israel continues striking targets in northern and southern Gaza. DW News. DW News, Israel-Palestine war, several Palestinian babies buried after Israeli strike hits Khan Younis home. We back your right to go after Hamas. We want you to win, Sunak tells Israel. The Independent, will see Gaza from inside, Israel challenges Hamas as IDF gets ready for mega ground offensive. Hindustan Times, Israel-Hamas war, as protesters throwing stones are shot by Israeli snipers, this is part of normal life for the West Bank. Sky News, Rishi Sunak says Britain wants Israel to win. The Telegraph, Israel, last gasp for diplomacy before Gaza invasion. Pentagon releases footage of Chinese fighter jets performing risky moves. The Independent, US accuses China's fighter jets of coercive and risky behavior towards its military aircraft. Forces Network, is China harassing US in the air? Pentagon declassifies videos of reckless maneuver by PLA jets. WION, Pentagon, videos show Chinese planes in coercive moves against US, News, Independent TV. The Independent, China, Canada spar after close encounter between jets, watch. Israel-Gaza, community frozen as Hamas atrocities continue to emerge. Israel-Gaza Live News, Biden says he will not let Hamas and Putin win. BBC, Russia says Biden's investment comment betrays US cynicism. Reuters, Russia says Biden's investment comment betrays US cynicism. Abandoned Belgium-Sweden Euro qualifier to count as 1-1 draw after shooting. The Guardian, Brussels shootings raise pressure on EU to tighten immigration rules. Financial Times, Belgium v Sweden, no replay for games abandoned in terror alert says UEFA. BBC, after Brussels attack, Swedes fear becoming a target for terrorists. Politico Europe, terrorist who gunned down football fans in Brussels came to Europe illegally by boat. Jordan to run again for Speaker as backup plan declared dead. BBC, politician receives death threats after voting against fellow Republican. Sky News, US House at impasse as Republicans reject plan for caretaker Speaker. Israel-Hamas war live, Biden calls for urgent funding for Israel and Ukraine, Israel preparing for prolonged Gaza campaign. The Guardian, Joe Biden says Putin and Hamas both want to annihilate neighboring democracies in address from Oval Office. Sky News, Biden's hope for alternatives fade as Israel appears to signal Gaza invasion. The Guardian, Joe Biden owns this. Al Jazeera English, open letter to President Biden, we call for a ceasefire now, open letter. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.